Hey, crafty friends, thank you very much for joining me. This is Einat Kessler, and this is Saturday Extravaganza, coming back after a little break, a little unwanted break, but that's life. So thank you very much for being patient and hanging in there with me, and we're back. So I have a bubble gum wrap here that I'm going to take apart because I want to make the exact same box, but instead of covering it with paper, we're just going to create a whole new mini envelope box here from that pack. So just open it up like that and take a 12 by 12 double-sided cardstock, and we're going to trace it. Just pick whatever side you want. I'm using a Bo Bunny double-sided cardstock, and take a pencil and just trace the paper onto the paper. We'll trace the box, the open box, to the paper all around, and it's actually a really good piece of open box to keep, because you can make so many more little envelope boxes like that. So for all of you who will be asking for the pattern, I just recommend that you take a pack and take it apart. And now just with your pencil, make little marks for all the places that you would have to fold later on, because as you can see, we would have to use our bone folder to create fold lines. So I've just marked them with my pencil and cut it from the paper with your scissors, of course. I'm extending the little marks of the fold line inwards, so when I cut it all around I would still see the marks, because I made them on the outside of the line, and I would have to extend them into the inside of the line, because otherwise when I cut it they will disappear. So that's a little tip for you there. So just cut it all around, and you can do that, by the way, with larger packs, of course, if you like them, the shape. So this is my pack and the pack of the gum, and I just wanted to have that in front of me to make sure that I don't mess up the fold lines. So just go over with your bone folder and a ruler and create all the fold lines that you would need to create your envelope box or your pack or whatever name you want to give it. I actually asked you guys on Facebook. I put a picture of that bubblegum pack, and I actually asked you what would you call it. So I had envelope and box and pack and package and wrap and all kinds of possibilities, but as long as we create something nice, right? So this is a really small project that I managed to do in the midst of everything that is going on here. All the mess, I'm telling you, this is a really big mess, but I've decided enough is enough, and I'm just gonna create something before I go crazy. So continuing with our fold lines, burnishing all the lines that the fold will be nice and strong. And I think we're basically done. As you can see, I've done it the other way, but it doesn't matter which side is where the lid is and which is not. So now we have to create that little hole for the package to close. So I'm just tracing it with a pencil, and I'm going to cut it out with a craft knife. Just gonna bring it a little bit closer so you can see. See, that's my trace there with the pencil, and just gonna cut it out with a craft knife. I like to use the big craft knives. I can't stand the small ones. So everyone uses, you know, whatever is more comfortable for them, and I like this type. So this is the little thing for closing. So I'm gonna ink, sorry, all the fold lines and the edges as I usually do. This is a Photo Vintage Distress ink, and I'm just gonna make sure that I do all the fold lines and all the edges around, and then we'll be ready to glue this, which is going to be kind of easy because you only need to put glue on 2 points on your envelope, just to create the 2 pockets inside. And I'm going to ink it from the inside as well, so when I'll open it, it'll look nice as well. So I'm just going to ink everything. And I want to thank you guys really for hanging in there with me and praying and sending your love and support during this time. And keep on doing this because it's not over yet. So we're going to put some glue here and glue this down and do the same thing on the other side. And our mini envelope box is basically ready. Isn't it easy? And look how cute it is. Just burnish it really well with your bone folder so it will stick nice and firm. So I've already done the other side and now it's ready. Isn't it cute? And of course we need to embellish it with lots of flowers. And you know, you can use it for so many things. You can put inspirational cards in there, you can put photos in there, you can put small letters in there, notes, you can put everything in there, all the ideas that I've just said. I'm gonna name it I'm Grateful For, and just put stuff in there that I'm grateful for. And during this period now that I've had and that we're having still, there is a lot of things to be grateful for. So I'm going to put the sticker on. This is also Bobani stickers on the back, and in the front I'm just going to add lots of flowers that are going to be really nice and bright and cheerful and inspiring and encouraging for me. So I'm using Prima flowers and another type which I don't even know which is. I think I got it at Michael's, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'm sorry. So just add flowers, and I recommend to do it when the box is closed, so then you can also play with the flowers on the cover, on the outside, on that small flap that is closing. But don't put flowers, just make sure that you put the flowers in the way that you can still open and close your mini box later. So adding some more flowers, using teal and turquoise and light blue that will match the colors of my little box, my mini envelope box. So I think that's about it in terms of flowers. And I'm gonna add some I'm gonna do one card just to let you show the technique of how to do it. So what I'm gonna do is just take my cardstock and I'm just gonna close it like that and mark where the fold line on the left side is, and this way I would know where to cut, so that will be exactly the right size to fit in my pocket. You can measure, of course, if you want. It's too much work to measure, so I'm just doing it, I'm just eyeballing it more or less. Oops, it fits. So you can make all kinds of cards like that and write stuff on it, and quotes and inspirational stuff, or you can cut your photos to that size that they would fit in the pockets. And this is like a little mini wallet that you can put in your purse, or you can give as a gift, filled with all kinds of nice stuff. So what I'm gonna do is write love on this pocket here, because all this thing that we've been going through reminded me of whatever is important and the people I love and the things I'm grateful for, and puts things in perspective and gives you proportion about your things in life. So love on this side, and I think on the back side, on the sticker it says I'm grateful, and I'm gonna add 4 ... and I'm grateful for. This is gonna be my mini envelope box. So I'm just gonna go ahead with a few more letters there and add that as well to my box, and this way it will be embellished from all sides. And of course you can enlarge the scale of this and create a bigger mini envelope box, or not so mini. It can be an envelope box if you want. You would have to just make it larger. So I'm just adding the dots and we're basically done. So it's a really nice and small, fast project, but I just had to do something and create something because my hands were aching already. And I want to thank everyone for joining me, and I want to thank you all for all your love and support, and praying for me and my family and thinking about us and asking how we are and everything. It really helped. It's still helping. Keep on doing it. I'm so grateful. I love you all, and I'm gonna see you all next week in our next tutorial, and I can't thank you enough. I just love you all, and I'm not gonna cry. So thank you everyone. I'll see you all next week. Bye you guys.